Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin problem, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
I'm muted. Sorry, you guys. I hate that it does that. It's supposed to unmute you as soon as you come up, and it doesn't. It's so annoying. What's going on, y'all? How are you doing? Okay. Hey, it's on this good Thursday. And y'all know what that means, because it is Thursday. Y'all know that means that the ladies first panel tonight on Jay Lee's Corner. All right, y'all, make sure y'all come through and see. If y'all want to hear me talk about our kind of people, you will come to Jay Lee's Corner. If you want to hear me talk about Married at First Sight, you will come to Jay Lee's Corner. Okay. That's why I'm gonna be at talking about it, okay? Just in case y'all were wondering, because some of y'all are looking for reviews that I'm no longer doing by themselves, but I will do on the Ooh Ladies First panel, which is every Thursday and goes between our channels, okay? Last week was me. This week is Jay Lee. Next week is Niecy, and it's also Jamie. We have an announcement tonight, so you guys make sure that you come through Jay Lee's Corner. All right. We have an announcement. So y'all make sure y'all come through tonight. All right. We ain't gonna keep y'all long. We're probably gonna try to announce it at the beginning of the damn episode just to get it in and get it out. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to Jay Lee because it's her show. So we'll see how that goes. All right, y'all. So we got a lot of things to discuss. Before I get into that, I want to make sure that y'all follow my backup channels. Just because we never know what could happen on YouTube, y'all. I'm in Instagram jail right now. I have no idea why. I don't know. They gave me, like, I remember I seen like you violated. I didn't know what I violated. I have no idea. And I don't care enough to find out. Just know if I'm not going live on Instagram, it's because of that. And if you want to see me, then you'll follow me on Relax with Blue, because that's where I've been going live instead of Instagram. I went live there this morning and we had a nice little conversation. Also follow my other channel, The BondyBlue, which is where I post my workouts and where I'm going to be doing my little sit down talk about you know, all the questions I posted on my community wall for y'all to give me some questions to answer. And, you know, I've loaded a whole bunch of my videos and pictures. I just have to put them together and make them pretty for you guys for the video, so that when I come on and do the video, I can answer y'all questions and pop up, you know, pictures and video to show, you know, my progress and all of that for y'all. So y'all make sure y'all are following me on both of those pages if you want to see that content, okay? Because y'all know a bitch is always trying to figure out a way to give you some content, okay? Now, before we move into the first topic, which is going to be the Azriel Clary interview about Robert. Where is it at? Okay, this is the picture. This is the graphic. Azriel Clary speaks. As you guys may not know, or you may know, Azriel Clary is one of Robert's girlfriends, ex-girlfriends. Okay. She did an interview with Gail last year where she was adamant, okay, that the relationship that she and R. Kelly had, it was her and Joycelyn Savage, all of it was cool. It was copacetic. Get out of our business, all of that. Well, now he's guilty and he's going to jail, jail, jail. And now she's singing a different tune. But she had been singing a different tune for a while now. You know what I'm saying? She had been singing a different tune for a while now. But let me come to the comments before I read, because I just listened to the whole interview that she did. And I have like different feelings about, the girls, because there is a level where we were like, girl, and they were like, don't worry about what we doing. And it was like, but girl. And then now they're like, girl. And it's like, girl, y'all know what I'm saying? So I just feel like there are mixed emotions, but I'm here for Azriel Clary. I'm here for her because this is a real story, okay? The truth of the matter is we normalize bullshit. We normalize old ass men dating young women. And then when it has its fallout, when it has its ramifications and we realize what it really is, we have the aha moment because you are young. You're a young woman. You're like a teenager. You don't know what's going on. And you're being told by all the adults around you that this fucked up thing that's happening is cool. So I think that it's very hard for people to judge these girls, especially when you consider their age. I honestly don't like the whole idea that those fast tail girls wanted it and all of that type of shit. What you don't understand about young girls are young girls. Their brains are not fully formed. They don't have the understanding, which is why it is illegal for them to make certain decisions on their own, like having sex with an adult, because they are not fully responsible for themselves. That's not how any of this works. So I hate when the society and overall culture is to blame young women, specifically young Black women, when they get taken advantage of by a grown-ass man. And I feel like a lot of people had that response to Azriel Clary when it was just obvious that her and Joycelyn and a lot of those other women were basically brainwashed, as Lisa said, So let me just go through the article so I can read to you guys what was said, okay? So she opened up to Gayle King, and I love the fact that she came to Gayle because she wanted to apologize for the way she came at Gayle in the first interview. And that interaction between the two of them, her seeing Gayle all calm and shit, really made her realize that she had turned herself into another person for him. He had told them to be angry. He had told them to overreact. He had told them to say certain things like, I'm not here to talk about my personal life. You absolutely are. Okay. Which we knew that. We knew he was standing on the sidelines telling them what to say. It was obvious to us, but them as young girls, they did not see it for what it was. We did though. Okay. At least us grown ass women with common sense, in sense period. Because a lot of there are a lot of y'all women out there that are very, as my girl Erica De Niro would say, y'all are very male identified. Y'all are very male identified. Y'all only see things from the viewpoint of a man. And we're going to get even more into that conversation after we finish talking about this, because I want to talk about Rick Ross. I was actually watching Tonya TKO's video this afternoon while I was working out, and they were having a conversation that I did not even know was really going on. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Thank you so much for the super chat, Quandria Stevens. Thank you. My 2-year-old said, hi, Vondi. He loves you. Hi. I love it. Thank you, Andrea Rogers, for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, Bonbons, and Saki. Child, I'm still watching the Ratchet TV review, but I'm here for all content, Ms. Blue. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I'm glad that y'all are enjoying that. I had a really good time in that video. Y'all should check it out. We had a really good conversation. And a lot of the times I feel like I use the things that are going on the reality shows to have these good conversations, but people think it's just about the show. So they may not necessarily be aware of the conversations that we have when y'all, are in the live and we're just going back and forth. But yes, back to Azriel Clary. Okay. So Let's see. Now Azriel Clary is opening up. She said he did his first interview. He came in. He told us to be angry and be upset. We came in angry. I was scared because I was like, I don't want the world to see me this way. I'm loving, I'm caring, I'm compassionate. And no one got to see that side of me. Gayle King then brought up that Azriel revealed she was not honest during her prior sit down. When asked to elaborate on what she was dishonest about, she said everything. She said everything. Before that interview, he had us practicing every single day answering questions. And if he did not like our answer, he would tell us exactly what to say and how to say it. Anytime you mention anything about sexual preference, we already know to say, I'm not here to talk about that, as I said before, because that's what he told us to say every single time. Azriel continued saying that R. Kelly was ultimately pleased with her first interview with Gayle King. He was so happy. He wanted to celebrate what had happened, you know? She then detailed how her life with R. Kelly seemed to be normal at the time. Everything that we were living and had been normalized. You know, that's what I was talking about. She's around older women who are also getting this same treatment. Then she is around assistants and security guards and people in the industry who are seeing it and just allowing it to happen. So it's normalized. Therefore, she thinks that dysfunction is normalized. I mean, a lot of people live in normalized dysfunction. I mean, that's usually how these things work. Because it's something that's occurring around you all the time. You have no idea how fucked up it is. Azriel Clary then claimed that she doesn't believe that anyone could have helped her out of that situation. She said, I feel that it's something that I would have had to have woken up from myself, something that I would have had to realize by myself. A lot of people don't realize with victims that the more you try to help them, the more it upsets them sometimes. That is very true. And I feel like that's a real statement for her to make, that she actually looked at herself and realized that as much as people were trying to help her, there was really no help until she had changed her mind. And I say that all the time about women, you know, people, period, in abusive relationships, that it has to be when you're ready to let it go. Because otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Thank you so much, Asada. Hey, Bondi, you know Portia is leaving the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I saw it in the shade room. Yes, that's why I titled the video RHOAT. We're going to get into it. Y'all just wait on it. But I wanted to talk about, you know, this Kelly situation first while it was fresh on my mind. But we're going to get to it. Hold on, okay? Hold on. Hey, okay, listen, I must have missed what Dion said. But I'm going to press on. So I'm sorry, y'all, going back, because y'all know I gotta come back and forth to see what y'all are saying. But she says later in the interview, Azriel, okay, no, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, she said in her first sit down, all that stuff I said about her wanting to apologize and seeing how poised Gayle was and comparing that to what she had known of herself and all of that. And I feel like she really made an honest assessment of herself and the situation. I feel as though she is a talented, beautiful young girl that has been aged significantly by this situation. And it's very sad, you know. Another thing that I'm glad she spoke on during the interview was the fact that she believes Robert knew exactly what he was doing, and people had been saying to him many times, hey, those are underage girls. Robert, what you're doing is wrong. Hey, Rob, you think you might want to stop? Hey, Rob, you know you're going to get caught up. Hey, Rob, when a woman's fed up. Hey, Rob, you can't fly. Okay, stop it. This is not the way. People had actually said to him that he needed to stop. And he didn't stop, y'all. He did not stop. So when I see arguments or I see comments from people that want us to practice some type of empathy and sympathy for R. Kelly, it pisses me off, because where is this same empathy and sympathy? Where is the consideration for the victims? Where is the consideration for the young girls that needs to be protected against predators like R. Kelly? Where is that? Chuck D. Abused in his youth and addict as an adult, Ike Turner served 18 months in prison. Rick James did similar time. Ike came out a changed, positive human being. That might have had more to do with the fact that Ike Turner was an old ass man and needed to change his ways before he died. It also could have been because he was finally off of drugs, considering the fact that he had been on them until he went to jail. How long should R. Kelly spend in prison? And does the USA system give a man a chance for a man to change his world around? Chuck D, the nigga ain't even got sentenced yet. Can we watch him get sentenced before we're asking questions and comparing him to other problematic Black men in history? Why? Why, Chuck D? Why? Why is this the thought process? Why is it not the girls, the young women? Why is it let's find a way to help the predator get out of this situation? Consider Jamel Hill, thank you. Considering how long it took for his victims to receive justice and the public scorn they'll receive for decades, isn't it a little too soon to be talking about possible redemption? I don't care about R. Kelly's redemption. I care that the survivors finally receive our support. And then Chuck D goes on to say, just to be clear, I'm not the R. Kelly fan here. I ain't got any of his songs and his actions were trash. Then why are you posing this conversation? Why are you posing this conversation, Chuck D? It makes me feel as if you are one of these people that are protecting other predators. Predators protecting other predators. William Cosby. Oh, R. Kelly was railroaded. Was he? Was he? I don't feel that way at all. Okay, I don't feel that way at all. At all. Not even a little bit, not even a lot. Okay. And he wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one. I mentioned I was listening to Tonya TKO. There was a video she did yesterday. And the way people try to explain away what R. Kelly has done in order to try to sympathize with him, it is upsetting. Because I really wish that people would sympathize with the young girls and the women who say men have done these things to him. I wish y'all would sympathize with them a little bit more. But let's move on from there, okay? Wendy, child. Here's the update. Wendy Williams' show is not coming back this Monday, October 4th. Her Instagram page released an announcement that the season 13 premiere will be pushed back again as the TV host battles serious health issues. The statement reads, Wendy will not be returning with new shows on October 4th. She has been and continues to be under a doctor's care and is still not ready to return to work. We plan to return with new shows on October 18th. Her breakthrough COVID case is no longer an issue. Yeah, seeing as though we saw her vaping after she got out the hospital, and she is tested negative, but she is still dealing with ongoing medical issues. Y'all, we gonna see. We gonna see. Because I feel like, how many times are y'all gonna push it back? How many times are y'all going to say it was COVID related? Y'all are going to start blaming it on her other, sicknesses sooner or later as well. I just feel like we need to call a thing a thing. Like it's time to lay it down until she can fully recover. But to continue to let's push it back to this date. Let's push it back to this date. No, I think it's enough. It's on a calm down. I think it's enough. I think we don't need to, keep doing that. Child. But they're going to keep acting like it's okay to keep pushing that lady out there and propping her up out there like a damn, dummy doll or some shit like that. I think it's time for Wendy to sit down somewhere, especially until, she has been healthy for a while, Brian, and she hasn't been healthy for a while. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on, y'all. So I don't have a screenshot for Rick Ross, and that's because I could not find the story that it wasn't in the list of things that I had saved. But I know I wanted to talk to y'all about it, and I wasn't sure until the last moment. So do I need to pull up a picture of Rick Ross in order for y'all to know what the nigga look like? I hope not. Let me read to y'all what they're saying on Yahoo News, okay? Are y'all ready? Oh, all right. We ready. Okay. So the rapper settled his case with the mother of his 3 children. Rapper Rick Ross has settled his child support case with Brianna Singleton, the mother of 3 of his children, to the tune of $11,000 in monthly child support payments. The settlement ends a nearly year-long court battle over support for their 3 children, Berkeley, Billion, and Bliss. Child, y'all came together and named those children together, and now you got the audacity to cheap shot this bitch on these kids? According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Ross, whose real name is William Leonard Roberts II, is also required to cover their health insurance and any extracurricular expenses exceeding $7,560, as well as annual payments of up to $3,000 per child. Okay. Ross is also on the hook for Singleton's lawyer fees, which are currently at $25,000. Court documents say that Ross brings in $585,000 a month. A month. $585,000. So more than $500,000 a month in monthly income. Because Wingstop is successful. The court decision is the latest in a seemingly contentious ongoing battle between Ross and Singleton. In 2020, Singleton filed legal documents in Fayette County, Georgia, to request an emergency hearing that will require Ross to take a COVID test and receive negative results before he's allowed to visit the children, who were infants at the time. Their youngest daughter, Bliss, was born in late 2020, so he just had a baby with this lady. According to TMZ, Singleton pointed to Ross out of state traveling during the pandemic and marijuana use as a reason for her concern regarding him seeing their children, as she should be. These celebrities pop up with COVID all over the place. She should be worried. Ross also has 2 teenage sons, 2 teenage children, Toy and William III, the latter of whom Ross gifted a Wingstop restaurant for his 16th birthday earlier this month, which is great. And we all thought that was great. But y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all can go to hell. All of y'all women that feel like that lady shouldn't want more money from him, y'all can go to hell. Like $11,000 when he makes $585,000 a month. $20,000 a month is nothing to him. And for 3 kids, you're going to get that girl less than $15,000? Y'all can say what y'all want to, but that is some bullshit. I mean, hold up, y'all. What's going on in these comments? What is going on? Oh no, who the hell is this? Y'all, what the hell is this? Y'all, see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. What the fuck is that? Hold up, y'all, because that's real problematic to me. That is real problematic to me. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, who the fuck is that? Y'all, y'all, I'm so tired of people like fucking with me. I'm really tired of people fucking with me. I really am. I'm sorry, but I need to understand why my picture and name is popping up in my comments. I need to understand. Because that's not me. Y'all. Y'all block whoever that is. Block whoever that is until I could figure that the fuck out. Block whoever that is, because that's weird. That's weird as fuck. Y'all shouldn't even be able to like have my name like that. Like, what the fuck is that? Like that's weird as fuck. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, how are they able to do that? I don't understand. Keep blocking, but it keeps coming back. Okay, y'all, check this out. I'm gonna come right back. Okay. Y'all come back, but I need to, yeah. I need to figure this out. But I'm gonna be right back. Right back.